Hopefully now you can. Yeah, you can. And we've got echo. And we got echo. Oops. How long have I been live for? I've been live for 4 minutes. Hang on. Yep. There we go. I've just been sitting here talking to myself. Like, hello, everybody. 4 minutes of just, you guys are like, what is she doing? So basically, we're cleaning off the desk, checking out my address. So what have you done so far? Hi. Cleaned off my desk because it's a mess. I've not been sitting here for weeks, except for maybe to get dinner and watch a show on my computer. And so I found things that I lost like a month ago, like my keys. Um, I'm gonna open a box, but I had to get everything cleaned up first. And honestly, I was like, we've got a lot of things that I need to get done. July is gonna be a really, really busy month. I've got 2 vacations that I'm doing. Plus, I've got to get work stuff organized so that when people come in, like do schedules and stuff while I'm on vacation, it's really easy for them. So work is getting chaotic, but I've got a bunch of projects around the house that I want to get done too. And so, like, I just need to sit down and write everything down because I'm so overwhelmed. I could just pick something to do every single day. Like I can like open up my phone and here you go, do this. Okay, cool. Like last night or yesterday, I bought a new side table for my bedroom because I didn't have like a bedside table and we moved our bed around and so I didn't have any place to put my phone that was near the bed or my glasses or anything. It was all across the room, which is great for like getting up in the morning with the alarm because you have to get up to go to your phone. But I'm lazy and I found I was just putting the phone like on the dresser, like close to the bed, and then it was like too high. So then I just opened up the dresser drawer and put the phone in the dresser drawer and close the dresser drawer. So when I go off, I can just open the door and take it out. I'm like, really? I mean, this is ridiculous. So I've had this bedside table for like a month and I hadn't opened it and put it together. So that's what I did yesterday. And I am hurting from it because it was a lot of little pieces and a lot of like lifting stuff that I probably shouldn't have been doing. But it's done and the bedroom's moved around and I'm happy about it. So yay. I don't, yes I do. Oh, let me reach. So yeah, we're for July. We're gonna be here for a hot minute. So grab yourself a drink and grab your planner or sit down and organize something or color in a coloring book and hang out with me because you guys are my accountability. You're my anchors. When you have ADHD, you tend to get more done when you are with somebody else or you have somebody in the room. And so my thought was, I'm just going to start doing this more often. We're just going to hang out and we're going to do the things. And I'm going to talk to the people or I'm going to talk to myself or whoever. Hi, Caitlin. Oh my gosh, you guys. All my favorites are coming to see me. So anyway, I have, look at here. I've got the art of, I don't know what all I have in here. What is all in here? Oh, there's a tote in here, I think. Why is there a tote in here? Did I order a tote? I did. When the totes were $20, I think I ordered a tote. It was like the first week, the first sale or whatever. But anyway, there's a tote in here. Yay. So anyway, I've also had this box for like a week. Kate, I'm okay. I have oh my goodness, I have been on the struggle bus for like the last month. Longer than a month. You guys know, you haven't seen me. You guys know I used to go live every week, sometimes multiple times a week, and I've not been oh gosh, this is like perfect. Be where your feet are. Okay. Stacy says, I would be happy to keep on track my little squirrel. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. Oh my gosh, be where your feet are. I love that. Because that's what I need to do. I just need to be where I'm at and not worry about everything else. And I have been worrying about everything else and everybody else. And what does everybody think? And what are they going to say? And honestly, I was saying earlier, I don't know if my bot or if I was still muted I ain't even brushed my hair today, y'all. That's why you ain't just in my desk because I ain't even brushed my hair. It's been one of those like last few weeks on my days off, man. All I want to do is sleep. But today I bought myself a coffee. I actually DoorDash. DoorDash my coffee. My favorite coffee shop is on DoorDash now. So I was like, I'm going to get coffee and we're going to get stuff done. So anyway, I've got a Sending Joy. This is our new Firefly Sending Joy. It is so stinking cute. It comes with supplies to make 4 cards with envelopes, card bases, cut papers, die bows, 4 stickers and envelope seals, and 4 coasters to include in your. Oh my gosh, Whitney! Yes, I should just. You know what? Honestly, I just need to give Whitney my phone number because her and I are always like, we say we're gonna do things, and we're gonna get together and we're gonna hang out, and then it doesn't happen because ADHD and exhaustion and burnout and all the things. So yes, Whitney, send me a message and I will send you my phone number because I'm more likely to answer a text message than a Facebook Messenger post these days. I don't know why, but oh, I just ordered more of these too. The car coast for the Fireflies set. So I don't know what it is about the Fireflies, but this like I don't know. It just reminds me of like one of the fantasy books I read, or like a fantasy book. It's so like fairies and stuff like that. But these are just so pretty. These are going in my car. Yes, car coasters. So those are going to go on my car. And then I've got the stickers. So these are, if you are a Perks member, you can get these, or if you host a party that is at least 200 in sales, then you can get these at a discounted cost. So if you aren't a Perks member yet, you can be. Let me know. Just type Perks in the comments, and I will send you a link to our Perks program. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at those. Oh my gosh, I love these. But these are great for journaling. They are great for your weekly planning. I like to use them in the art of planning and journaling. So usually I'll try to get a couple of sets of these if I can. Because I'm gonna end up with 2. I keep saying I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I don't know. I feel like priorities change way too often. I got 2 of the art and planning and journalings. This one is actually the one with the prompts. The largest. This is going to be my personal one, and then I got the one for that I typically would use for my business. So the business that I have not been working on for the last way too long, way too long. So anyway, I just love sharing with you guys, and I forget. I also have a Sending Joy pocket scraps kit, which is going to be fun. And then I got the black tote because I didn't have the black tote, and now I have the black tote. But I've got the black tote, I've got the blueberry tote, I've got the striped tote, I've got the tawny tote. Those are all the large original totes that I have. But this one, I don't know. There's just something about having just a black basic tote that makes me happy. So anyway, right now I'm using my that I earned for the Nashville incentive. I don't know. I might switch over to the black one for a little bit, just because it's got more pockets and it's a little bit easier to organize. And then it's got all the confetti. Da, da, da. I'm gonna like mail this to somebody and be like, it's yours. I like the confetti. It makes a mess, but it's a fun mess. So but we're not going to keep it because we've got enough room in those boxes. Does anybody else do that? Like, see a nice box, and you're like, you know what, I could save that because I could probably use it for something down the road, and then it just ends up in a pile of boxes. Yes, I do that all the time. I have a big old pile of boxes behind me. So I'm sure you heard that. Did you hear the pile of boxes? Yes. So I am going to actually start on my personal one because I feel like my personal planning is where I've been lacking. Work planning. Excuse me. I got that down. Okay. Work planning. I use you guys use actually. Ah, see there. This thing is a disaster. I'm sure there's nothing in here. They can't show. I think I'm good. Yeah, so in here I've got paperwork. Um I have got in here a daily planner, which I use for whenever I have really busy days. I like this one because it's got a place for a brain dump. It's got a place like whenever you're working, always are thinking about things that you should be doing at home or things you should be doing for my Tulip Wall business or errands that I need to run. So I can like actually, instead of like writing them up here, I can like pre-organize them. Like, oh yeah, I really need to do a load of laundry because I don't have any clean socks. And then over here, it's got a place for the day, a place to put your day's gratitude, your mood for the day, and it has like your schedule. Now, I really use this on Mondays because Mondays I have a lot of calls and a lot of things that I have to take care of on Mondays. I've got my priority tasks, and then like reminders, and yeah, tomorrow, don't forget you got orientation or whatever. And then I have it set up so that I have magnetic clips that will actually, whenever I flip it, it opens to the next insert. Okay. So this one I change every day, obviously because it's daily. But this one is the vertical habits tracker. And this one I use for tracking all of the things that I need to do every single day at work. And because the small things, these are the things that I was dropping the ball on. And so I like things like checking the Homer pantry to make sure that it's full of food for associates in need. Checking to make sure that the training room is tidy. Checking my mailbox, my like the physical mailbox. Checking my voicemail. Making sure I'm doing like vacation requests every day so that they don't pile up and then I'm spending an hour approving vacation requests. Things like that. And so I'm and I put washi tape across the days that I'm not going to be there so that whenever I look at it, you can see I did really good last week. Really good last week. This week I did get the things done, but I didn't work them all off. And then I have things that I need to do every week. Like I need to pre-write the schedule. I need to on completions, check on past training. I need to make sure that all of the vacation requests are 100% before the schedule runs. I need to pre-write, make sure that I pre-schedule meetings. I plan things a month in advance for work, and so I have to make sure that not only am I like making sure people are scheduled when they need to be scheduled because there's going to be a meeting that day, but then I also have to go into Outlook and make sure that I send everybody a calendar invite, and it's just crazy. I also have to do a sit down with Angela every week and do the staffing planner every week, schedule distance learnings that have been assigned. And then monthly, I have to make sure that celebrations happen, like birthdays and anniversaries, the shopping for the Homer pantry, ordering THD gear, making sure I have enough orientation supplies, and then the newsletter and all the parts of the newsletter that I have to write. So this right here is open all the time on my desk. I have to right here and here. These are the main ones that I use. And then I also have a weekly. So this is where it's like I'll write down like uh, pretty much this. I have a lot in my planner, but where like I write down like days that I have off. Like here, I'll show you. This week right here. So I worked. I was off on Friday and Saturday, so I changed this to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, and then these 2 boxes I made for my open requisitions and who I had coming in for orientation. There's a place to put priority tasks, other tasks. I did like a little habit tracker down here because I didn't have the big one in the front yet, and then there's a place to write it, a brain dump. And then I've got my monthly calendar, and this is like July is looking pretty full already. We've got vacations coming up, but I've already written the schedules through the 19th. Like we aren't even into July, and I'm already gonna be start thinking about August because in a week I'm gonna be writing for August, and the week that's gonna be written that I'm not gonna be there for, I got to make sure that all the meetings for August are pre-scheduled. Otherwise, they might get missed. So anyway, that is my work planner. I use the daylight out of this thing. I have it Pro an extra large pro with extra jump bands. I also have a journal that I keep open just for like people who come into my office and say, "Hey, I need training on yada yada yada." So that and my extra large journal are like my Bibles at work. Totally. So that's the kind of thing I'm still using my planners, but you guys don't see that because I work so much, and by the time I get home, I just told you guys like what a week looks like at work. It's exhausting, and I get home and I'm like, I don't want to do nothing, um, nothing at all. I literally have been. Um, I love the paranormal, so I've been watching a lot of ghost hunting stuff. Um, I've been watching some live ghost hunting stuff on YouTube. Chris Bulb, Haunted Excursions, and Bubba After Dark have been kind of my go-to. I do live streams. I know I'm weird. So anyway, let's get into the art of planning and journaling. This is the art of planning journaling. This is the large size. It comes in medium, large, and extra large. The you can also get them with prompts or without prompts. So with prompts, it's going to have like pre-laid out. You're going to see. You're going to see. So and I'll just explain like what the difference is. So these are super cute. I love these little tags because you can actually use them to create a little pocket. And I'll show you how to do that too. And then we've got our stencil for the month. We got some little jars and some jars. This is going to be a fun one to use. And then this is our journal card. It says, "Nothing can dim the light that shines from within." And then we've got our little calendar there. We'll show you what we do with that. And then we've got our coaster because we got to keep our desktop clean, right? So let's use our coaster. Bam. There we go. Bam. And then we have our stickers. I don't know. I'm just really in love with this design. It just makes me smile and it makes me happy. Um, the yellow and the oranges and the blue together just make me like all tingly inside. Is that weird? I don't know, maybe a little bit. So anyway, this is what it looks like. So you've got a little coloring page here, and then you open it up and you have your calendar. I'm actually going to do something a little funky, but I don't know if you guys are going to like it or not. But we're going to do something a little funky. And then I've got this month. So events, goals, highlights, morning and evening routines. And then we've got pre-laid out weeks. So normally these lines in the days of the week would not be here. It would just be a blank dot grid. And you have pages of blank dot grid. But when you get the guided one, it's got the layout there for you already, which I kind of love because then I don't have to think about it, especially in my personal one. And then so it's got different layouts every week, which makes me happy because then I don't have to worry about drawing it out. So, and then you've got your tracker, and so you can track things on here, whatever you need to track. For me, I'm going to track water and food. Water and food. So if I hit my water goal, and if I'm going to go, I'm going to do something for like no fast food days. Trying really hard to like need to. Although in July it's going to be really hard to do no fast food days because I am going to be traveling a lot. So, but just I mean I can still have fast food and just like have not the worst fast food, I guess. And then we have a to-do list. Now, usually these are blank, right? So you don't have to like worry about anything here. But I have a blank one, and then there's one that says bucket list, watch list, a blank one, sending joy, home projects, recipe ideas, craft projects, and another blank one. So different kinds of lists that you can keep track of. And then these ones, so these are normally blank also, but focused. So which areas of my life or work need the most energy and focus right now? What challenges or distractions might pull me away from my commitments? What progress have I made in areas I concentrated on last month, and what should I adjust this month? What would my future self thank me for doing this month, and how can I start making that happen today? This one, Kimberly, is called The Art of Planning and Journaling. And when you go to my website, if you look at, it's called, oh gosh, hang on. Um, let me hold on a second. Let me go grab a link for you right quick. And I'll just post the link of nothing. Oh my goodness. I'm having issues. Issues. But it's called The Art of Planning and Journaling. It comes out every month. And the one that is coming out next month, I know they showed it, but I haven't actually seen it yet. I need to go look. But this one, the only dated part of them is the this right here, July, and then the opposite side of the journal card. Those are the only dated things. Other than that, you can use them for any month you want to. Let me see. Hang on a second. Sorry, my computer's being slow because I'm streaming at the same time. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put them. There we go. There it is for YouTube, and then I'll put it over here for Facebook. And then when you get in there, you're gonna go to this month's or monthly kits. I believe it is monthly kits. Yes, it's under monthly kits. To do, and then you can pick out. There's, like I said, the prompted one and the non-prompted one. The last one was what theme or vibe would I like to embody this month, and how can I bring it to daily life? Yes. And then on the next one, we got a place for like things that I'm currently doing, like currently reading, watching, listening to, celebrating, loving, making, a place for some notes, and then gratitude and affirmations. I'm excited about that one. And then normally this right here is blank. So you can put whatever you wanted to in here if you don't do one. And then this one is do more of or do less of, and then a coloring page. And then a wrap up for the month. So your favorite memory, challenges, favorite quote, savings, and then next month. So goals. So this is normally empty in the blank one, but this one is prompted with goals and top three priorities for next month, and then upcoming events or deadlines. And there's some blank here. And then you have your pen test page. So you can out your markers and make to see if they bleed or not. So yes, I love this thing. It's my favorite. It has been my go-to. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and set this up. But I'm going to do it a little different. So my weeks starts usually on Mondays, and so this has the days of the week and stickers here. So if you wanted your calendar to be like Monday through Saturday, I'm sorry, Monday through Sunday, you could totally do that. My work one, I'm going to do that with my work one. I think I'm going to get a blank insert and make mine match my Outlook calendar. Sometimes it gets a little, honestly. So, where are my? Let me find my tweezers. Tweezers. So anyway, I was thinking about doing this one Monday through Sunday. Just open these guys up. So go. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. I mean, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist and it drives me crazy if they're not straight. But sometimes, like I said, I'm not perfect. Don't expect anybody else to. Why should I expect myself to be perfect? But that's just how life goes, I guess. So what has Media got going on this month? So in July, I am going to Seattle for a few days to spend time with my in-laws. We're all getting an Airbnb in West Seattle, near Alki Beach, and hopefully it's just gonna be a few days of relaxation. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of go go go. And then July 20th, I am taking my first first class trip. So I'm flying first class nonstop to Charlotte, North Carolina, where I will meet up with Wendy and Teresa, and then we will carpool and drive to Troy, Ohio for our 2 to 12 planner conference. And I am so stinking excited, you guys. It's been a long time since I've seen my girls. We are going to be, we're actually going a few days early. Conference is Thursday. So we have Summit on Thursday, the field only conference on Friday, and then customers get to come on Saturday. And so it's going to be really fun to see people with all of their consumers there. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to. I don't think any of my customers are coming, but it is okay. So let's see. First day of the month starts on Tuesday. But anyway, we are going early, and we are going to be. We've got a lot of stuff, and we are going to be putting together, of course, swag bags for our team members that are coming. We are going to be doing branding photos. We have a branding photo shoot. A bunch of friends from Wendy's group is going to be there coming early. So they all have their own direct sales businesses, and so we've got a photographer booked, and we're going to be doing branding photos. And then we also are going to be celebrating Wendy's birthday. And then I don't know. I know we were talking about getting tattoos. Last year, they started this thing with getting tattoos. A bunch of them went and did it, and I was like, oh man, I really wanted to, but no one afford it. Number two, I've never gotten a tattoo before. Me and Mitch had always said that because he doesn't have any either, that we would always go at the same time if we decided to do it. Well, I kind of want to get one, and I was like, oh, but number one, can I afford it? Number two, Mitch isn't here, and so I waited, and then I didn't do it. So this year, I asked him if he would mind if I got a tattoo, and he said go for it. And so I'm gonna go for it, and I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, but we will find out. We will see what happens when I get there. I'll probably have some idea before I get there, but I mean, I kind of want the dandelion poof because it's kind of it's like my brain, like it's all good until it like goes in the wind. But like I said, if I don't write stuff down, it's gone. Like I have people who come up to me all the time while I'm on the floor at work in the middle of something, and they're like, "Hey, can you blah 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 blah?" And if I don't write it down, they'll ask me a week later and be like, "Hey, did you ever do that thing?" I'm like, "What thing?" And it's like the thing I told you that I wanted you to do. I was like, "Oh, well, I forgot." So if you know me and you come up to me and you ask me to do something, make sure that I write it down. Don't leave until either I have done the thing or I have written it down, because otherwise it's probably not going to happen. He's going to come say hi. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing? Over here being nosy? Please, you going to come over here and knock everything off? Yep. So, anyway, I hope I'm not boring you guys. Let's sit here, putting stuff together, decorating. Planner. Oh wait, 1920. There's 21. I was like, wait, where did 21 go? I almost missed that. Um, and I also do things in pencil first, and then I'll go in and do them in ink. I haven't even picked out my colors yet. There she goes. There goes my baby. There's always got to come get involved and try to knock stuff off, which is another reason I need to like clean stuff off on my desk because she always finds something to chew on. And she doesn't if I'm not sitting at my desk. Okay, knock it off, baby. Hey, 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 stop, stop, stop it. No, knock stuff off. Be a good girl. Oh man. Crazy kitty. So anyway, I'm recording this video also while I'm streaming. I might go through and like do some like speedy up things and repost it so that it's not. I don't know. I need a good video editor. I need somebody. I wish I could afford to pay somebody to edit my videos for me. 30th, 31st should be on Thursday. Okay, good. My numbers in the right spot. 81. Then will this fit right here? Ooh, almost. Not quite. Okay. Let's do. Oh, we gotta put. There we go. So there's this little blue strip right here on these stickers that is the perfect size for this. Okay, so you're gonna take this little blue sticker. And this is what I do with it. Um, sorry, I brain lost there for a second. And I put it so that it just sits this way. Okay, and then so I don't know why, but I find it's easier to do this and line it up. Maybe because I'm blind. I don't know. So then the other half sticks to that. So I can ta-da, fold it. So this is what they call a tip in. Okay, so then you got your little journal card. It says nothing can dim the light that shines from within, and then you can flip it open and always have your month in view. So when you're working on your weekly, you still have your month in view. Does that make sense? So super cool. So let me grab my pencil and we're gonna pencil in some of the things that we got going on. So first of all, we have got the 4th of July barbecue at work. Barbecue at THD. Okay. And then the 11th, we have kids clinic volunteer. And then here we're going to be in Seattle. Seattle. Okay. And then here I first class to North Carolina. North Carolina. So okay, I am so excited. I paid extra money to do that, and I am so excited. And then we're going to stay in North Carolina, and then we're going to drive to Ohio. This whole week is all about anything is possible. Anything is possible. That is the name of our conference. As a matter of fact, I have got some think there's possible stickers that I might. Where's my scissors? Those are cute. They just jumped out at me. It's kind of like, use me. These are stickers that I printed. I need to print a bunch though, for the ambassadors that are coming, as well as my roommates, my housemates, Wendy and Teresa. We got an Airbnb. So I'm going to I have a bunch of these your sticker sheets that work well with a jet printer. Um, oh, you know what? I think something with arrows coming up. Remember that arrow just reminded me. So anyway, I'm going to cut out. This is the logo for our. Ah, yes, that's the perfect size. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe it's so close. Anything possible? Okay, I just got really giddy. Like, I think it's finally hitting me that I'm going to conference. I mean, I go every year, but it's like, I don't know. It's taking me a minute to get excited about it this year, and now I just like I have. I'm like excited. What? So, I'm also going to schedule down here, get them lined up here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Everything in pencil first, just to make sure that everything's in the right spot, and then I like how it's laid out and everything. And then, I need stickers for. I need like a. So I need to make a space needle sticker. Stickers I need to make. I need to make a list of stickers I need to make. Oh, here, I'll do it here. Hang on. Wait, where's that tracker at? Tracker. Nope. Lists. Lists. Where are you? Nope. Okay, hang on. Routine. Those are the weeks. That's the week. There's my tracker. There's my list. Stickers. Calendar stickers. I need one for Seattle. I need a plane. Um, I need a firework. Um, Conference logo. My logo. Um, you guys, I'll try to remember to show you these. I think. Okay, cool. So then I can put stickers on here of all the things, all the things. Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited. There. I know I'm off on this day. I know I'm off on this day, and then I'm off on this day, and then this day, and this day. And so every other day I have to work. That means I have. Oh my god! Hang on. What? What is that? Oh, I have 1, 2, 3 days off before this trip, and only 2 more. Oh my god! Before I leave, I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days off to get ready for this trip. Holy crap! Um. Okay. Change of plans. we need to focus on this trip, on these trips. That's what we need to do. What do I need to get done to get ready for these trips? What do I need to do for me? What do I need to do for the house? And what do I need to do for work? Um, no. Hang on. Where's my ugh. um sorry guys. My brain just went into overdrive, realizing how little time I have. So I'm a little bit stressed out at the moment. Okay. Um Sorry. I just need to get some stuff off of my head before I forgot because all of a sudden I went into overdrive. And yeah, I don't have much time to get stuff done. So anyway, sorry, I was a little crazy. That's why I'm super overwhelmed. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So this evening I'm gonna do at least this month one load of laundry. So I also need to do my skincare journal, um, events. We've got the Seattle trip. We have the barbecue at THD next week. I can't believe that's next week. My goal is to relaunch consistency and authenticity. Yes. I'll do my highlights later, and then we will start. We'll do each week together. Trackers. I'm gonna track water. So I'm gonna say less than 40 ounces. Um, 40 to 120. No, 100. $100 to 120. And then no fast food. Or fuel my body. Okay. I know you guys can probably feel the stress coming through that. Okay. I'm gonna do this off camera. Just because I know I'm feeling some kind of way. Leave it to Mandy to wait. Do less of waiting till the last minute. Gosh, I do that. Anyway, with that being said, at least this is started. I'm gonna put this in my planner with my little baby journal. Out watching, so don't leave that. And I'm gonna put in this here. Got my habit tracker in here too that I need to set up for July. But this is for future planning, and then my art planning journal, my habit tracker, and then I just place to write little notes and things to remind myself that we got this. We can do it, right? So anyway, that is gonna be it for today. I've got a lot of things to prioritize. So stay tuned. I will keep you posted. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I am back to tomorrow. Sundays are my Monday. And bringing in a couple of more, so like 5 more associates for their second day of orientation. I'm really excited about this group. We've got some really amazing. I've been able to meet some really amazing people the last few months coming into Home Depot, and also on here, I've got some really cool people in some of the live streams we've been attending. So if you are still watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and you'll get notified if you're on YouTube. If you're watching the replay, come in and say hi so I can send you a message and catch up with you and see what you've been up to. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Stay safe, harness the chaos, and get shit done. Have a great night, guys.